Hello, everybody. Welcome to Trio Planet, the YouTube channel where we talk most things media. Today, wow, what a day! It's Wednesday, which means it's the Bad Batch, episodes 6 and 7, I think.
Yeah, it was 6 and 7. No, 7 and 8.
7,
It was 7 and 8.
7 and 8. 7 and 8. There we go. Titles of The Clone Conspiracy and Truth and Consequences. I'm joined by Jordan, aka Slasher.
Hey, everybody.
And yeah, what a collection of episodes.
Definitely, they were both connected. We'll obviously break down each, so we'll do this one first. So,
Yeah.
go for it.
Well, this episodes, like Jordan said, were indeed extremely connected. They both fed directly into each other's storylines, which, something new for this season. They've not really had the interconnected storyline going on for the first 6 episodes, so it was nice to have a little change. Some very good moments in it. Some moments where you sat there and you're just going, "Did they really just do that? Did that really just happen?" So we'll start with episode 7, The Clone Conspiracy. Episode involves Senator Chuchi. I'm gonna assume I'm pronouncing that correctly.
I think you're close, yeah.
Who is a Pantaran senator. She appeared in the Clone Wars and was actually helped by Rex, Anakin, and Obi-Wan to deal with the Tals on their home planet. The episode basically it's sort of a weird thing because it sort of follows just a random clone for most of it, where Senator Chuchi has been given information about the attack on Kamino. Loads of people get killed by a bounty hunter with really cool armor, Chuchi's told that Rampart, the admiral from season 1 and season 2, was indeed responsible for the destruction of Tapoka City and indeed most of the Kaminoan population. So she starts investigating. She's almost murdered, and then who else is to show up but your boy Rex and save her life like the Chad that he is? Then it sort of phases it like episode 7. Not a lot really happens other than the revelation that there's clones out there that are still blindly following the Empire's orders. Episode 8 happens, and most of the Bad Batch break onto Admiral
We'll
Rampart.
get to that after.
What?
Review first.
We're reviewing both of them, Jordan.
I mean, do the breakdown, then review episode 7.
That's what I'm doing. I'm breaking down episode 8.
Go on.
We've got to break both down, John. Otherwise, the story doesn't make sense.
Getting confused then.
Episode 8, most of the Bad Batch go onto Rampart's Venator. It's not a Star Destroyer yet, it's a Venator. And they are getting logs that the clone who was helping Chuchi and was trying to escape the Empire had made backups of on the Bridges computer that showed basically the events of the finale of season 1 of the Bad Batch. They hand it in. Rampart gets arrested. But who arrests him, Jordan? Who gives that order?
Palpatine.
Yes, the man, the myth, the legend. Emperor Palpatine slowly rises up and is given the reverence that his character deserves. And he's slowly introduced, and the way that he speaks is phenomenal. The writing for his dialogue was perfect. Everything about his character was exactly how it was in the Clone Wars, only a lot darker.
Yeah, he's obviously got his Emperor voice, his Sidious
Yeah.
voice.
Echo also decides that his duties lie with his fellow clones, and that he needs to help open the clones' eyes to the evils of the Empire. So he decides that he's indeed leaving the Bad Batch. Sad times. Dad, please come back with the milk. And it was shocking because they'd not really hinted at it. Like Echo was like pretty content to be in
Yeah, we
the Bad
did. We
Batch.
found it through Omega.
Yeah,
She was like
and
she was
Omega.
questioning like why are the others saying goodbye to him.
It's it was weird, and obviously the episode ended on the Marauder, obviously the Bad Batch's ship, with Omega like hugging the toy that Echo had given her, and it really really hit a spot that what hadn't been hit for the Bad Batch since season 1.
Yeah,
So that's basically the breakdown of both
I'm
episodes.
surprised Crosshair wasn't in.
Yeah, that was something else like the clone conspiracy. I thought it was going to be like Crosshair investigating what happened to Cody,
Yeah,
but it was in fact a lot different. So yeah, that is basically the breakdown of what happened in both episodes, sort of condensed into like a mini breakdown. Um, Obviously, we don't go into too much detail because we want you to still be able to watch the episode if you've not watched it yet.
so we won't go into too much
So
spoilers.
it's just like a little breakdown.
So just
But what did you
just
think,
be
Jordan?
mindful if there are gonna be spoilers, obviously, but yeah,
Oh
just
yeah,
be
if
mindful.
you decide to watch the season finale review that we put out for any show before you watch it, that's on your head be it, because we will probably not just be talking about that
That's
episode,
what I
but the
do
entire
with any
season.
movie review. I can't like with me. I can't do non-spoiler reviews because I just don't. I just don't. I, that's why I'm always like, if I review anything, I'm gonna spoil it. So I'm gonna put a spoiler. Actually. But yeah. This episode, I think like both of them. These two episodes were fucking great. I really did enjoy both of them. I thought first one was really cool to see like what the other um clones are doing during that time. It was great to see what um Rex is doing and what the Senate is like in this new empire and what people are doing, what people are like, and people are up to, and seeing um, Echo leave was really, really like I did not see that coming. Ending of episode 2, the second episode was just fucking. The ending of episode 8 was just wow. Like guy who played Palpatine did fucking great voice work.
Probably Sam Witwer.
Yeah, probably. I know Sam Witwer does an amazing Palpatine. Um, I think it was really good, and I've got to say that um, I've got to say that the thing of now getting to the part where we're seeing that Palpatine's like fucking just like no shit given. He rises as soon as he realizes that that what's that commander's name?
Admiral
Rampart, he is fucked up, so Palpatine has to come out and fix it and just put him in the fire and have him arrested and be seen as this hero. Palpatine has to be seen as a hero, even though he's the one who gave the order. But he also takes the opportunity, seizes it to get rid of clones altogether. And he says those words, stormtroopers. And I was like, The rest of this season is going to be great, because how many episodes we got left?
Quite a few, actually. I think there's 16 episodes altogether.
So
about 8 episodes.
I feel like if there's that many left, it might be one coherent story now. And maybe the Bad Batch help to save some clones or what have you and see what happens, because we know that most clones die. There's only a fair few that live through the times. But yeah, I won't give my rate until you've said yours for it. But you?
I strongly agree. I think everything that they did in these 2 episodes was perfect. It was peak Star Wars, as some people like to say.
It will.
It was very much the idea of, listen, this shit's eventually going to happen anyway. It's already happened for us. We know it happens. It's just about figuring out the exact way that it happened. So it would have been very easy for them to go, yeah, Rampart did this, and stormtroopers are now a thing. But to have Palpatine come up and to not just that, but like take down an admiral to get his way was just something that I didn't expect. So I think that it was probably the strongest episode of the season so far. Like the combination of them. Definitely my favourite episode of the Bad Batch as a whole was probably episode 8 of season 2. The last episode that we watched. Definitely.
Yeah, second episode was definitely. I really liked it.
Just there's not enough words in the English language to describe how good the episode actually felt to watch. Like, it's an exaggeration, but when something is that good, you just don't really expect it.
No, you really don't. You don't expect it to be that fucking amazing.
But if I was to rate them separately, episode 7 would probably get a 7, and episode 8 would probably get an 8.6. But if I'm rating them as a whole together, it's definitely a 9.
As a whole, it's a 9. Yeah, and I'll agree with you on the others. I think there's nothing like as a whole that this was a good point for us to get to the point of the show where we've been waiting for. Getting to the nitty gritty of it now and getting into the stuff that we've been wanting to get into for the past few weeks. And
yeah,
I, for one, definitely can't wait to see what else is in store for the show. And like, we don't know how long the show can last. Really, do we? We don't really know how long the show's gonna go for. So really, we've just got to enjoy it. We've just got to enjoy it for as long as we can.
Yeah, I do think it's about enjoying the experience. Definitely an enjoyable experience as far as story goes.
Yeah, definitely.
But you have anything else to add? Any other comments on what you thought of the episode?
No, not really. I've said what I need I think the show is definitely doing the best it can to have us back in the Star Wars world since Andor finished, and basically keeping it alive until first episode of Mando. Like, so much Star Wars this year. Same with everything else. We've got a lot of stuff this year that I can't wait for. And I think this year is going to be really good for like TV and movie content. But only time will tell, and definitely for the channel as well, with us reviewing these shows. That's all I've got to say.
Well, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It does help the channel grow, and it does let us know that you enjoy.
We also just want to say thanks for everybody for the support, because we have seen our subscribers growing so fucking fast. Every time I go to the channel page, we've got a new sub. Didn't think it'd go there. But yeah, we thank you all. We do appreciate it, and I also appreciate that people are still even though it came out ages ago now. Really, that people are still watching my Spider-Man video. Yeah, I'm excited to see where things.
Likewise. Yeah, if you have any of your own thoughts that you'd like to share, anything that you noticed in the episode that caught your eye as a Star Wars fan, or as just someone who was watching, do leave a comment, and we do enjoy reading other people's opinions. I have been Azteral.
I have been Slasher.
And we will see you next time. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Forget 1,000 things every day, pal. Make sure this is one of them.
It's over, Anakin!